Okay, now I've gone live. Starting stream. You're live. Okay, the internet can totally see you. Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the latest live stream. I thought I'd pop on and share with you guys some stuff that that I've sold over the past few days. Did a one of these on the 6th of October, I think it was, so it's been about 10 days, and I've got some sales that I thought would be quite nice to share with you, and yeah, so I thought I'd go live and do that. Bric-a-Brac Gold was first in the chat. Hi, how are you? Tea Cakes as well. Kevin Rosen, hi Kevin. Uniquely Me Tracy, Falling into Space. Welsh Wonder Naya or Nia, how do you pronounce that? Naya, I think sounds good. Really Love Reseller. Bad Biscuit says Shaft. Have you sold a shaft? Please just say shaft. Well done, Lex. You have successfully gotten me to say shaft a number of times there. There are no shafts that have been sold in this particular sales update. Sorry to disappoint you. Hi, Double Karma. Hi to Kelly, flipping fantastic finds. Hi to Saunter On Man, Junk Girl, Eric Liddy, Goat Jazz. A lot of Josh has popped in as well. Hi, a lot of Josh. Thank you for popping in, guys. I've only just recently subscribed to a lot of Josh, but seriously, guys, you should definitely have a look at his channel. The guy is very genuinely inspiring and enthusiastic. Great background as well. Done service for his country and is now making money flipping tat online. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, sorry, no shaft sales there, Lex. Hi, Fix It for reselling. How are you, John at YLM? So thank you. The second was second way, as in Naya. I say Naya. Okay, Nia. Okay, it'll be Nia. All right then. If that's the correct way, I'll say Nia. Okay. Tracy wants to say shaft as well. Yeah, the shaft is a popular term, I guess. Anyway, let's get on with some sales. Let me just transfer you guys across to the relevant screen, and we can get on with some sales. So here is what I wanted to share with you guys. The first sale I'm going to share with you is this Tetra Easy Crystal filter box. I bought a few weeks back a kind of like a test, a fish tank. It was like an Argos return, and I think I paid £20 for the fish tank, or may have been 30. But we sold the food. Actually, it was Karen who bought the food off of us from the chat. Karen sells clothes with her YouTube channel. She actually bought the fish food. Then we sold the fish tank to a local customer who came and collected it from us, and that sold for £50. So that was really good. And inside the fish tank was a filter box. So I listed the filter box on eBay for £30. There was someone who's got a bunch of these for sale, and we're selling for like 20 or something, but they are worth a bit more. So it listed it, and it actually ended up selling to Greece. So we sold it for £30 plus shipping to Greece. So I was really happy. Then next item I want to share with you guys is a belt. Now, it's not something I normally sell, belts, but this was actually attached to a pair of trousers that I bought from the bins, and I was really happy to have found those. And it was a diesel belt, not a pair of diesel jeans. It was just a regular pair of trousers that I bought. I can't remember what they were, but it had this belt, and this belt looked really nice, and it says Super Diesel on it, Super Diesel Dayrek, and it had the embossed logo along the belt, and I thought that was actually really cool. It was embossed. It was a very good condition belt, and I just about could make out that it was made in Spain, I think. So really nice, and it actually sold very quickly. I didn't expect it to sell that quickly. $14.99 plus shipping. I think we may have accepted an offer of maybe 10 for it. It might have been 10 plus shipping, but still I was pretty happy that it sold, so I was like, yeah, cool. Next item, this is something that I shared as a pickup video. And this was shared in a pickup video from a car boot sale. It's a Panasonic Mini DV camcorder. I paid £15 for this, and I believe that actually there was someone in the chat that had asked the seller of this what their price was, and I think they were asking like 25 or something. And I'm guessing because no one bought it, what happened was, they eventually dropped the price, and I was able to get it for 15. I think they asked me for 20, and I was like 15, and it didn't sell straight away, but I took some okay photos. They could have been a bit tidier. You'll be surprised at how much difference it can make just by neatly wrapping that lanyard. I made sure I tied the cables before photographing them, but yeah, it was a decent enough set of photos. Not my best photos by any stretch of the imagination, but decent enough set of photos. You can see I took a photo of the actual label, which has the serial number, and that can always help you fight any kind of dodgy claims or anything. Plus, it shows the model number. It shows that it was made in Japan, and there's a remote control close up. Anyway, we had it up for $79.99 for a while and didn't get any interest at all. I dropped it to $69.99. Plus shipping, and in the end we accepted an offer of £50 plus the shipping. £50 is, I'm more than happy to turn £15 into 50. Could I have gotten my £70? Probably I could have done, but in our current situation where we need to turn over stuff, we need to sell stuff, guys. We need to sell it regularly because we're always running low on cash flow. So unfortunately that means that we can't get the most out of our items. It means we have to accept offers sometimes, which can be frustrating, but there we go. So still from 15 to 50. Pretty happy. Popping back into the chat, quick highs to Wolfcat as well. Gary Nicholson, Shazad Hussein's popped in. Hi Shazad. Uzi's not messing about tonight, none of your nonsense. Money Mental Andrew says hi as well. I'm always serious, Kelly, you should know that. The Truth says hashtag free Beck, give a thumbs up if you want her freed. Thumbs up. Yes, The Truth, Beck is currently just doing her nails. I can assure you she is free. She stays of her own will, although that could be that syndrome that captives have with their captors. I can't remember. Stockholm syndrome. She may have that. I don't know, but she should be okay. I don't think she was kidnapped, but we'll see. I can't remember now. Rela Rizella says, sorry, can't stay. Hope to see you all in Peter Ray's live tonight. So Peter Ray will be live at 8:50. So go over and check him out. Antoinette says, good evening. Top bin diving, says T-Cakes. Thank you. And hey, Polly, Sam, reselling Polly, Sam has popped in as well. And Andrew says it's good business sense to generate quick profits and reinvest. That's unfortunately, that's the way I have to go. It's not always feasible for me to hold out. I wish I could, but I cannot unfortunately do that. It's just not. Ideally, I would like to hold out, because imagine every few sales, if you're dropping a few pounds like that, it can be annoying. Next item, this is another item that I could have probably gotten more money from, but this is a Ted Baker men's grey wool 3-button overcoat, size 3, 38-inch chest. Paid £1.50 for this. Most of the clothes you will see me sell will have cost me £1.50, because we're lucky enough to have a bin near us that if you are willing to get there early and willing to visit often, you can get some good deals. And I picked up this wool coat for £1.50. So you can see it's wool, Ted Baker, really nice overall condition. Oh gosh, we're a spinning circle. There's the Ted Baker logo. There's the inside lining, really nice. Very difficult to photograph grey items or dark items. Sometimes you have to be on your game. But anyway, we listed this for £50. And very, very quickly, we got an offer of 28, so substantially less than what we'd asked for. But having had a look at completed, some had sold for less, some had sold for more, and for a quick flip, yeah, did we undersell it? Yes, we did undersell it, but £28 plus shipping from £1.50, bear that in mind. And I'm going regularly to the bins, and I'm finding stuff regularly, so I was pretty pleased to have sold that. I've noticed Mandy has popped in as well. Hi Mandy. Yes, we are getting the listing and the sourcing done. And a lot of Josh says at Monumental UK, I'm slowly starting to learn that moving inventory and reinvesting is the way to go sometimes. Tommy Bernhard has popped in as well. Thank you for that comment, Tommy. That looks real nice, says Nutty Professor. Nutty Pro Seller. Thank you for that comment. Moving on, guys. Now, this is one of my favorite sales of recent times. I just love these. You don't come across them as often as you'd like, but well worth looking out for. I paid £2 for this bag. This is a vintage head gym bag. It's the green/burgundy color. Now, this is a smaller bag. Normally, these bags used to come in larger sizes, and those can be worth a lot more money from what I've seen. This bag, unfortunately, is like the smaller size. It was probably sold as a ladies bag, ladies gym bag, because it was only 14 inches in length. But definitely, if you see this style of vintage bag, if you're a 90s kid, you would have been taking these. You would have been taking these to school. I remember having a gym bag like similar to this, but it was a bit longer, because I'm guessing it was like the boys men's one or whatever. So really worth looking out for these. Paid £2 for it. It's in decent condition, made in China. Just there's a little photo of it. But yeah, 14 inches in length. The larger ones sometimes have detachable bags that used to zip onto the ends, and those bags can fetch even more money. But like I said, I only paid £2 for this, and sold it for $39.99. I'm pretty sure I actually sold it for that much as well. I'm not sure if I actually took what's it called? I'm not sure if I actually took an offer on it. I'm gonna just quickly see if I can find out if I took an offer on it. I don't think I did. I think it sold for $39.99. I'm going to double check though, because it's bothering me not to know. That's the annoying thing. For some reason, when you go to completed listings, it just doesn't tell you, like it doesn't show the price that you sold it at. It shows the price that you asked. Did I sell it for 39 or did I sell it for close to 39? I think it was close. Okay, we sold it for 35. Sold it for 35, guys, so not 39. So just bear that in mind. Sold it for £35, but that's still not exactly shabby, is it? So we accepted 35 plus the shipping. So yeah, very pleased with that sale. Okay. Right, question from Shazad. Are you getting to the bin early, or is the other reseller beating you to the good stuff? Also, have you started looking at the ladies' clothing bin? I am getting to the bin early, Shazad. I am the first one there. This week I've been there every day, and I'm seeing the same faces coming just after me. And yeah, it's been working out really well. Today I actually picked up a Burberry suit. It was I had to fish out the blazer and the trousers. So in total, the suit cost me £3, but it's a made in Italy Burberry suit. So I reckon I should be able to get around £100 used for it. But so I paid £1.50 for the top, £1.50 for the trousers, and that was because I was there first. And yes, it has made a big difference getting there first. They do refresh the bins during the day, so sometimes it can just be a bit of potluck. And obviously, if you've got a good rapport with people that work there, sometimes they'll be happy to bring out fresh stuff for you to have a look through as well. But yeah, it's made a big difference being there first. So thanks for that question, Shazad. Right. Wow, that brings us back memories, says Nutty Pro Seller. How long did you have the stuff listed you're showing us today, says Wolfcat? All of this stuff is probably sold within it's probably sold within a month. I don't think it's taken long. None of this stuff has taken long to sell. This is all pretty quick selling stuff. So yeah, that's what I would say to you guys. So we took 35. We got £35 plus shipping for that. Next item. This is Theme Hospital. This is definitely only taken like a week to sell. I picked this up just by having a conversation with someone who then told me that they had a stack of these things in their way. That was their wording. I bought a bunch of games off them for £30, and this one box game, Theme Hospital, has sold for £30. Now, had it been in better condition, I could have gotten more money for it. As you can see, the box is very warped. The cardboard box is extremely warped there. You can see around the edges, it's just completely been... It's had a tough life. It's obviously had stock sat on it, etc. But still, it was complete, and it sold for £30. So I was really, really pleased with that sale. So that was a nice one. Do you need sharp elbows at the bins? Asks Sam. It's just one bin, and to be honest, no. I think it's just a case of being there first. Once you're there, other people are pretty cool to wait for you to have a look through. Everyone's pretty polite. There's not been any issues. You just have to get there, and honestly, you can go there multiple times a day because they're always bringing things in and out. So it pays to be frequent, which can be tough because obviously you have to get work done as well, but still. All right, so that's all for £30. Goat Jazz says that was it? I think it was Goat Jazz. Oh, I had that game. Yeah. Question from Shad: how is the RC listing going? At the moment, it's not. We're very heavily focusing on this stuff. Beck is taking over just the RC listing, so she's actually going to be going through more stuff. We've started to sell some of the stuff she's been listing as well, which is good. So pretty happy. Alright guys, I wanted to show you these, not because it's a great sale, but because I did nearly consider wearing these. These are a pair of men's vintage Gap brown corduroy trousers. They were pretty special, as you can see. I paid £1.50 for these. Oh god, there you go. They're pretty amazing. I almost wore them. Relaxed fit with a pleated front, pleated corduroy trousers, guys. And they sold very quickly. Again, paid £1.50, and basically I took an offer on these for £15 plus shipping. So someone is going to look like they have a lot of swag, because I think to be able to pull off wearing trousers like this, you do have to have swag. And I feel that someone's going to be walking around with some serious swag. Shazad says those are some ugly trousers. I feel sick looking at them. That's a bit harsh, Shazad. I think someone's going to be walking around looking really swaggadocious. Someone's going to be I just had to share them. £15. So I just thought it was pretty cool. Auctioneer's trousers, says D-Cakes, and Flippin' Fantastic Finds Kelly says, you don't look in your 50s, old man trousers. You know, I think you could wear them and be cool, maybe be ironic. I don't know. Right, free back $19 pants, can't save her from hard work. Most cannot pull off those trousers, thank God, says Tracy. Moving on, this is again another item that I've shared recently. This was shared in a one of my car boot hauls, where a guy had a box of electronics, pretty shoddy looking, but he was doing 3 items for £1 because he obviously just did not he just didn't think it was amazing. I think the 3 items I bought, one of them was this sports DAB radio. I fished it out from the bottom of this box. It didn't look great. You had to take a chance, but for 3 for £1, how can you not take that chance? So I picked it up, even though this radio was very worn. You can see the Roberts logo is completely worn off. It's got various scuffing marks to the radio. It is a DAB sports pocket radio though, and it's a Roberts. So this cost me 33p. Now I can't remember what the other 2 items were. I don't think I've listed them yet. So yeah, there was a Walkman, which I think has an issue with the rewind or forward, and there was an alarm clock, and I've not listed those yet. So if we pretend that I just lost my money on those, because I've not even dealt with them yet, but I will deal with them, call this £1. I'm still happy with it. It worked. I fished out the power supply, and you can see it worked. The backlight worked. The radio worked. And for 33p, I'm not going to argue. You can see I took a photo of the inside. It was a bit grimy. I should have cleaned that really, but it didn't stop it selling. Took an offer in the end of £20 plus the shipping. I'm pretty sure I took an offer of £20. I'm just going to double check that again, because is it £20 I accepted on it? I'm pretty certain. Yes, I accepted £20 on the Roberts radio. So £20 plus the £3.99 shipping. From £1, I'm still pleased with that. Hi to Jason Entwistle. And Wolfcat says, you have a video in which you hugged those moss-coloured corduroys. Did I? I didn't realise I hugged them. Cracking Fine says, tea cakes, Roberts always do well. Yes, they do. Hi, Salty Dog. How can you say one can look cool in those pants? They look exactly like the ones a teacher of mine wore. He was about 70 years old, lost a leg in the war, and spoke like one of the SS officers in the movie, says Wolfcat. I think people can wear things and bring their own swag to them. That's how I feel. All right. Moving on, guys. This is another charity shop pickup. I think I paid £3. These are a set of Motorola Walkie Talkies. Now, when I bought these, they did actually have rechargeable batteries in them, because that is a charging base station. They actually had rechargeable batteries. However, they were dead. The batteries were dead. They were not in good condition. So what I did was I removed the batteries, and I actually just said, what did I say? I actually just said, please note that the batteries and belt clips are not included, and these will work with either rechargeable batteries that you can buy specifically, or they can function off of AAA batteries. And these actually sold for asking of £25 plus £3.99 shipping. So walkie-talkies, Motorola ones, very worth looking out for. So Motorola T5422, really easy to test, quite kind of fun to test as well, because you can just pretend that you've got, you can pretend like you're like a cop or something, like a anyway, they're worth picking up. £3 into 25 plus shipping. Pretty pleased with that sale also. Moving on, this is a lovely sale. Most of you guys will know about or have heard about the Olympus MU range of cameras. Now, there is a model called the Olympus MU 2, which is worth a lot of money because it has a very good fixed lens with a very good aperture. I think it's got an aperture of f2.3 or f1.8 even, I'm not sure. I think it's f2.3 actually, but it's got very good quality fixed lens. And if you find an Olympus MU 2 fixed lens camera, you will be able to sell it for close to £200. So really worth a lot of money, right? I wasn't lucky enough to find that. However, I was lucky enough to find the Olympus MU 3. So you think 3 is better than 2, right? It doesn't always work like that, guys. The Olympus MU 3, and this is a zoom camera. It's got a 38 to 80 millimeter zoom lens. It's an all-weather camera. I paid £5 for this camera, so not a lot of money, from a charity shop. Actually, when I say a charity shop, this was actually the charity shop that I normally get my bins clothes from. I went there and I didn't find anything in the clothes bin. I saw this though, and this was £5, and I bought it. And it was good working order. You can see the lens works fine. I took some photos of the insides, the outsides. There's the case. It's got again the serial number on it. Just show it working, test the flash out, battery test it basically. I listed it from £5 to £69.99, and I accepted an offer of £60. So it sold for 60 plus the shipping, and the shipping was like £15, and this is going to Indonesia. Bucklewise says f2.8. Okay. TK says, yeah, picked up a MU 1 on Saturday at £2 and was sold by Saturday night for 54. Fantastic, TK. Yeah, they're really good. A Cookie and the Haydens, Carboot Chris. Hi Chris, thanks for popping in. So yeah, really pleased with that sale. £5 to 60 plus £15 shipping. Moving on, I'm going to move on quickly. This is Half-Life Blueshift standalone episode PCC ROM original big box. So again, a big box PC game. This was actually a charity shop find. I paid £2 for this game. And okay, was that my first photo? Oh my goodness, I made a real boo-boo there, guys. You can see my first photo is actually with it all laid out, but the box is on the wrong side. I don't have the box showing the front cover. There's the front cover. But anyway, it still sold, took an offer of £20 plus about £8 going abroad. So nice quick sale there as well. Mandy says, I'm off sourcing tomorrow. Ain't been to the bins for a week. Got serious FOMO. Yeah, you know what, Mandy, I really want to do a clothes haul. I don't know if I should do one. I've bought so many good clothes and they're all here. I was thinking of doing a clothes haul that I got from the bin. I really want to do one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should do one or not. I'm beasting the clothes at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, so that was that one. Next item. This is another thing that I have shared on videos. This was a car boot pickup. I paid £1 for this. This is called a BattleTech, a game of armored combat. At the time, I thought it was going to be like worth about £40-50. Didn't get any interest in it really. Dropped it down to 30 plus shipping. Again, no interest. Then the other day we received an offer of £15. So okay, £15 isn't amazing, but considering some had sold which was still like unpunched and stuff like that, like they were brand new, and I couldn't even 100% guarantee this was complete. I got an offer of £15, so yeah, half the price of what it was, but from £1 to £15, and it's out of the door, plus the $3.99 shipping. I was just happy to see it go. Next item, this is a Samurai Black Casual Sail Shark Sportswear Jacket. Paid £1.50 for this at the bin. And it looked interesting. It had a nice logo. It was just a plain coat thing. Again, I find black sometimes difficult to photograph. You can over bleach the background, etc. But anyway, it was $29.99, and we accepted an offer of £20 on this. So didn't get as much as I could have, maybe. I don't know, but £1.50 to £20 quickly. Sorry about that. It sold quickly, and I was very happy. So yeah, $29.99. We accepted an offer of 20 plus shipping. Moving on. This is a pair of Grenson Marcus navy blue suede ankle boots. I was expecting to get more money for these because they were a good brand, and what I've seen, it was just one of those things. They just weren't attracting interest. In the end, I dropped them to $39.99. Maybe it's because of the size. They were size 7. It dropped them to $39.99. We received an offer of $30 on these. I think I paid £4 for these boots. So again, pretty good. £4 flip into 30, and that was it really. So 30 plus shipping, and I was pretty pleased with that. Next item. This is the final item, guys. I want to share this, and this is one of my favorite pickups. This wasn't from the bins, unfortunately, but it would have been cool if it was from the bins, but it wasn't. It's from a different charity shop. It was a Team Juta Racing Porsche Carrera Cup outerwear coat jacket, size XL. Now, I paid £10 for this coat from a charity shop. It didn't have tags, unfortunately, but it was unused. It was the reason why I can tell it was unused. It still has like these little foam paper tied around the zips, and it was in excellent condition. So it's basically unused. It's new without tags. So that's how I sold it, new without tags. So I paid £10 for this, and it's got, it's Exceed Batteries is the main brand logo on the back. You can see Exceed Batteries, but I spotted that it said Juta Racing above it, just where I'm mousing there. It said Juta Racing. I did a bit of research on Juta Racing, and it turns out that they run a team. They're a Lithuanian race team, and they run cars in the Carrera Cup in Great Britain. So paid £10 and accepted an offer of £85 plus £15 being shipped to the good old United States of America. So very, very happy with this house. And this is not a bin sale. This is just a regular charity shop find. Paid a tenner, was very pleased to turn £10 into 85 plus shipping. So very pleased. So that was actually my final item. Like I said, I was thinking of doing, I literally have bags of clothes. I might do a haul tomorrow. I wouldn't mind doing a haul because I kind of fancy it because I've picked up some nice clothes. Where are the bins, says Salty Dog? They're in Preston. Yeah, do a Halsey. You've had such great clothing. I've had some really good clothing pickups. I've been pretty happy. Um, okay. Wolfcat says, did the L size blue men's sweater with very short sleeves and generally extremely short for men sell? That was so funny. You know what, guys? It did sell. It did sell indeed. For those of you wondering, I did accept. Well, I sent an offer out to buyers, and someone accepted it. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, let me just quickly share this before I go. This is a Jaeger, spelt with an ER, cashmere wool blend, blue jumper with zip sleeves, size L, and it's actually a ladies jumper. For some reason I'd made an error and assumed it was a men's jumper because it said size L, and I just listed it as such, so made a bit of a mess up of it. And it was basically, something for 19.99, and it, in the end, I sent out offers to buyers. Someone bought it for $16.99 plus shipping, so I was pretty pleased. In the end, it sold very quickly. Everyone that spoke to me about this, it was. They told me you guys were all great, telling me it was definitely a ladies and with the zips, etc. So there we go. It was just that was the situation. So I'm glad it did actually sell. Did you research before buying or just trust your gut on the jacket, Z? I trusted my gut on that, Kelly. The jacket you're talking about, this jacket, the thing with this jacket was, it was a bit of a risky buy, simply because the main brand isn't that exciting. If you Google, if you went on eBay and you searched Exceed batteries, like Exceed batteries racing coat or something, you would find that it's gonna come up with like some NASCAR jackets over in the States. So the main branding wasn't great, but it was that little Juta Racing logo there. And then when I spotted, obviously, the Carrera Cup badge, the Michelin Mobile, I just thought, well, Juta Racing, what is that? I didn't get a chance to do proper research in the charity shop, but I did take a chance. I thought at a tenner, worst comes to worst, surely I can get 20 out of it. But so it was a bit of a gut instinct buy. It would have been more, it would have probably been an easier pickup had the main brand been like something like, like a car manufacturer. Like if it had said like Porsche there or something, it would have been amazing. But it was just one of those things where I just took a chance on that one, and it worked out in our favor, thankfully. Nice jacket, says Tommy. Thank you. Hey Z, did you find anything at the car boot Saturday? I thought it was awful last Saturday, although I did find a Canon 310 XL Super 8 camera. I found nothing of that actually fix it for reselling. I think in the end I walked away with some Brother P-Touch cartridges for a hand label maker, but that was actually being sold by a reseller that I know that used to watch us. And he also had a copy of Goal on the Amiga. I don't know why I bought it, but there we go. Did you put L in the item specifics? Otherwise, it will not be shown in search. Item specifics are more important than the title now, such as that. Yeah, I've actually just gone through all of our clothes to make sure that they're correct, because even though we have put things like the waist and the leg measurements, since the new changes, some of our listings were showing that we didn't, for example, have the leg measurement because it calls it the inseam or something, and so we've had to go through and adjust. I've adjusted. I think we had 14 or 15 listings which were missing the required specifics, and we fixed that now. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. Luckily we only had 14. However, we do have a bunch more than that which don't have recommended ones, so it's kind of a bit of a mess up. So we have to sort that out. TK says, I hate clothes selling, only pick up outstanding items. That would be one I would grab though, says TK. Yeah, I mean, sports type jackets are really good, but you just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's really weird because this is gonna be the final thing before I just go away, and because obviously people are going. I think Peter Ray's live doing his hangout, and hopefully Tracy and someone else might be going live as well to do hangout. I wouldn't mind doing a listing hangout later. Yeah, so you can never tell what's gonna happen. So for example, that Juta Racing jacket that I've just sold for £85. That sold within a week of me picking it up. Now, I remember bragging about this thing a couple of months ago. This, for me, is an even nicer jacket. This is a Team Bentley jacket. It's a cashmere wool blend. I may, it's really good. I mean, it's got all the measurements. I think we've got all measurements in this as well. We've dropped this. I think we were asking like 150 for this because it's made in England. It's just really nice. It's made in England, cashmere, wool blend thing, and we've been dropping it. It's down at £80 now, and we still haven't sold it, which is really weird. So I was like, how can you tell? Because I could have sworn, like, if in front of me I had this jacket, this Team Bentley jacket for a tenner. I actually only paid £1.50 for this, but still, imagine this was a tenner, and that blue one that we've just sold was a tenner. Without me knowing that the blue one is the one that sold for £85, if you'd said which one of those two do you want, one which says Exceed batteries and the Carrera Cup, or do you want one which is cashmere, so it's better quality, it's made in England, it's got Bentley on it, and that's a tenner, I would have bought this for a tenner. And yeah, this has not sold, whereas the other thing has. So, anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing to point out, because you never know. The team that designs eBay search told me that item specifics are the most important thing. Spend the time doing them, otherwise you will not be shown in search, says Shazad. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make an effort to do that. 133 missing specifics for me. We only care about the hair. Tracy said something. Question: anyone sold G-Star Raw jackets? I sold G-Star Raw stuff before. I'm sure the jackets would also sell, Paul Calvert. But do Bentley people shop on eBay? No, I wouldn't expect someone that owns a Bentley to buy that jacket. I would just expect a motorsport fan to buy it, and motorsport's jacket would. Anyway. Thank you everybody for popping in. Over 80 people in here. Do appreciate it. I'm gonna call it quits. I will do a haul video of the clothes, because I have bought some really cool clothes and I've bought some more. So I'm gonna do a big clothes type video. Glog fan says a poser would buy it. No, maybe it was just a fan of motorsport would buy it. Glog fan, not necessarily just posers. It's because it's if you're into like what's it called? If you're into Le Mans, if you're into the Le Mans race, if you're into the Bentley team that put the race team in for the Le Mans race, it's the kind of thing you'd want. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, thank you for popping in. I'm going to call it a night, and I might actually pop in and have a look over in Peter's chat. So if you don't know, pop over to Peter Ray's chat if you want to do a listing hangout. And other than that, Tracy and Tommy might be live later. Hopefully they will be. And I will hopefully go live at some point tomorrow with a massive clothing haul. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.